Here is the field for the first. Here is number 1, Lady Silky, owned by Andrew Gallo, Joyce, and Scott Woodzellis. John Butenschoen trains Andy Miller, the driver. Number 2, Rain Dance Star, is owned by Lloyd Dalton and Harry Copenhaver. Lloyd Dalton is the trainer. Rick Finn drives. Number 3 will be Mrs. LaFong, owned by the Bell Valley Farm. Bill McHenry trains and Dale Heitman drives. Number 4, Tracy Trophy Girl, owned by Peggy and Jack Hood. Dirk Simpson is the trainer, the driver, Brent, Holland. Number 5 is Dynamic Diva, owned by Jesse and Bill DeLong. Bill DeLong trains, Jay Gerald's drives. Number 6 is Nina's Legacy, owned by Daryl Lyons, Scott Lyons. Dennis Lyons is the trainer, Laverne Hostetler drives. Number 7 is Hello Geraldine, owned by the Royal Knight Horse Farm. Gary Routh drives and trains. Number 8 is Little Miss Donna, owned by the T&B Standard Brads and Rebecca Williams. Kevin Johnson trains and Dave Maxwell, the driver. 5 minutes, just 5 minutes. Here they come. They're off. There goes Rain Dance Star going right for the lead. On the outside of horses, it's Trophy Girl off stride. Lady Silky goes off stride. They drive in the left first turn. Your early leader, Rain Dance Star, and Rain Dance Star now a 2-length lead. That's Trophy Girl. She's in second, now a length and a quarter back to Mrs. LaFong. 4 lengths back to Hello Geraldine. Followed in that turn by Little Miss Donna. That's Nina's Legacy. Trailing the field, Lady Silky, as they drive by that early quarter. 28-4 the first quarter. And now up front, your leader is Rain Dance Star, and Rain Dance Star leads just a length. Trophy Girl running her heels in second. 2 lengths back to third, Mrs. LaFong. Another 2 lengths back to Hello Geraldine. As they approach the half-mile juncture, Rain Dance Star leads the way just a length. Trophy Girl second, and they're halfway home. A minute flat into the clubhouse, turning up front. Positions are unchanged. Rain Dance Star is your pace setter. Trophy Girl right there in second. 2 lengths back to Miss LaFong in third. On the outside, here comes Dynamic Diva, ranging up on the outside. Followed on the outside of horses, Little Miss Donna, as they move into the box stretch. Less than a half mile to pace in the race. Rain Dance Star is your leader, but on the outside, Trophy Girl moves at her in second. On the outside, Dynamic Diva, 3/4, 1:30 flat as they race around that final turn. And up front, Rain Dance Star now opens up the lead with every stride. On the outside, Dynamic Diva and Mrs. LaFong. Here they come, and down the stretch they go. Rain Dance Star leads the way now by about 7 or 8 lengths. On the outside, Dynamic Diva. It is all Rain Dance Star tonight. Rain Dance Star all alone, close for second. Moving to the winner's circle will be the first race winner. Number 2, Rain Dance Star. Rain Dance Star is owned by Lloyd Dalton and Harry Copenhaver. Lloyd Dalton is the winning trainer. The winning driver is Rick Finn. 1:59 for the mile, a mark for Rain Dance Star. Results are official, 1:59. In the second race, Dwight Banks will drive. Number 3, Camby Jane. Exacta 2-3. second race. Here is number 1, WICKLOW, owned by the Acme Racing Stable. Greg Terlecki trains, Andy Miller the driver. Number 2, MD Revenger, owned by Equine Racing Incorporated. Jerry Hansen is the trainer, Tony Morgan drives. Number 3, Camby Jade, owned and trained by Terry Leonard, and a driver change this evening to Dwight Banks. Number 4, Chloe Bow, owned by George Winters and Reginald Winters. Tom Simmons is the trainer, Dave Maxwell will drive. Number 5 is Molly Dew, leased by Willard Mellinger. Willard Mellinger is the trainer, the driver is Sam Woodger. Number 6, Rosedale Dixie, owned by the Rosedale Stable. Deborah Eddington is the trainer, Dean McGee drives. Number 7 is Meritorious, owned by Bob Ballinger. Brett Ballinger drives and trains. Number 8 is Rappin, owned by Marcene and Monroe Duncan. Monroe Duncan is the trainer, Marshall Duncan drives. There's 5 minutes, just 5 minutes till post. Top of the turn. Here they come. They're off. With WICKLOW on the inside, hustling out for the lead. Followed now by MD Revenger. Here comes Rosedale Dixie, ranging up on the outside. Into the turn they race, and here comes Rosedale Dixie. Rosedale Dixie is on the outside, taking command. WICKLOW holds in second. Here comes Meritorious, now into third. On the inside, MD Revenger, right there in fourth. 2 lengths back now to Camby Jade. 2 lengths back, Chloe Bow, followed now by Molly Dew. Trailing the field, Rappin as they drive by that first quarter. 28-3 the early quarter. And up front, Rosedale Dixie leads the way now a tight length. WICKLOW right there in second. Meritorious is parked first over on the outside. Third, MD Revenger is now tucked in. And on the outside, here comes Chloe's Bow as they move by the half-mile marker. Your leader is Rosedale Dixie. Halfway home, 59-1. Rosedale Dixie leans into the clubhouse turn. WICKLOW now running her heels in second. On the outside, that's Meritorious parked in third. On the inside, MD Revenger now charging out of third. And now off stride on the outside, Chloe Bow. Chloe Bow goes off stride. Also off stride, that's Molly Dew. They race up the back stretch. On the inside, Rosedale Dixie. WICKLOW alongside second, but MD Revenger is 3 wide. 3/4, 129-3. Into the far turn they race, and MD Revenger is up now to challenge for the lead. Rosedale Dixie fighting to come back in second. Now they're neck and neck. They're head and head. Here they come, turning for home. Rosedale Dixie cuts the quarter. MD Revenger is charging. Here comes MD Revenger on the outside. Rosedale Dixie digs in. It's MD Revenger with the lead at the wire. Rosedale Dixie close for third. Camby Jade. Results of tonight's second race are official. Mark the mile, 158, 3/5. Moving to the winner's circle, number 2, MD Revenger. MD Revenger is owned by Equine Racing Incorporated. Jerry Hansen is the winning trainer. The winning driver is Tony Morgan. Mile 158, 3/5. Prices are posted. White Banks. Here is number 1, Rosedale DELITE, owned by the Rosedale Stable. John Butenschoen is the trainer. Randy Jacobs drives. Number 2 has been scratched sick. Number 3, Lyrical Society, owned jointly by Margaret Epp and Dwayne Gingras. Dan Epp is the trainer. Dale Heitman drives. Number 4 is Waited So Long, owned by Gary and Terry Leonard. Terry Leonard is the trainer, and Dwight Banks will drive. Number 5 is Holly's Salute, owned by Don Wallace. Dan Wallace is the trainer. The driver is Brent Holland. Number 6, Miss Authority, owned by Royal Roland. Tim Hamilton is the trainer. The driver is Sam Widger. Number 7 is Helene's Gift, owned by Janice and Wayne Moore. Wayne Moore is the trainer and driver. Number 8, Sports Lady Jam, owned by Don Smith. Andrew Patterson is the trainer. Andy Miller drives. We have 5 minutes, just 5 minutes to post. Third race pacers in behind the starting gate. Here they come. They're off. There goes Rosedale Delight on the inside, hustling out for the lead. Lyrical Society alongside as they drive into that first turn. Lyrical Society from the outside powers on to take command. Rosedale Delight holds in second by 3. Waited so long. Third by 3 lengths. Holly's Salute. A length and a quarter back to Miss Authority. Helene's Gift now driving from last. Sports Lady Gem as they drive by the early quarter. And your leader, Lyrical Society, 29 and 4 the first quarter. Lyrical Society leads the way a length and a half. Rosedale Delight right there in second. Waited so long. First over on the outside, now into third. Followed on the outside of horses. Here comes Miss Authority now with cover as they approach that half-mile juncture. And up front, it's Lyrical Society, but here comes Waited so long, charging alongside second. Rosedale Delight is saving ground, and Miss Authority with cover. A minute and 2. Now they move into the clubhouse turn. No less than a half-mile to pace in the race with Lyrical Society. Your leader enjoying clear on the inside. Rosedale Delight is saving ground second. Waited so long, inching up on the outside, a closer third from the back of the pack. Miss Authority, Sports Lady Jam, she's driving up 3 wide. Now they drive by 3 quarters. Lyrical Society, your leader. 3 quarters, 1:30 and 1. Lyrical Society into the far turn 2 on top. Rosedale Delight under urging in second. On the outside, Sports Lady Gem into third. Here they come, turning for home. Lyrical Society is your leader. Rosedale Delight is charging. Down the stretch they come. Lyrical Society with the lead. Rosedale Delight in second. A late move by Sports Lady Gem, but it's all Lyrical Society at the wire. In the winner's circle, number 3, Lyrical Society. She's owned by Margaret Epp and Dwayne Gingras. Dan Epp is the winning trainer. Dale Heitman is the winning driver. 3-1 exacta, $73 even. The winning trifecta, a combination 3-1-8, $222.20. $222.20 on the 3-1-8 trifecta. We have no changes on tonight's 4th. Exacta trifectas on the 4th. Here is the field for tonight's 4th. Number 1 is MD's Grand Prize, owned by Tom Kellerman and Tony Kellerman Jr. Ron Roberts is the trainer. Eric Ledford drives. Number 2, Bad is Good, owned by Sharon and Cecil Mullins. Brent Plotner is the trainer and driver. Number 3, HR's Playful, owned by Dennis Jokerst, Bob Dinall, and Scott Ehrlich. Ron Dolan is the trainer with Tony Morgan driving. Number 4 is Harvey Stewart, owned by Tom Holoda. Duncan Price trains. Dean McGee drives. Number 5 is Movin' Man, owned by John Lorenzo. Jim Banks trains and Andy Miller the driver. Number 6 is Styling, owned and trained by Alex Adam with Dale Heitman. Number 7, Pacing Machine, owned by Carl Robson and Dave McCaffrey. Dave McCaffrey is the trainer, the driver Danny Knox. Number 8 is LIL'S Bunny, owned by the Mr. Ed Enterprises. Vic Pegas is the trainer, Brent Holland is the driver. We have 5 minutes, just 5 minutes opposed. Time of the turn. Here they come. They're off. MD's Grand Prize on the inside, hustling out for the lead. They travel into that first turn. MD's Grand Prize, but Sterling is up on the outside. Here comes Sterling, now to challenge, but Sterling now to drop in second. That is good. Right with the leaders in third. HR's Playful, right with the leaders in fourth. A length and a quarter to Harvey Stewart. Followed by Moving Man, Pacing Machine, LIL'S Bunny, as they move by that opening quarter, and that quarter, 29-1. MD's Grand Prize, now your pace setter, a length and a quarter. Sterling right in his heels in second. It's 2 lengths back. Too Bad is Good on the inside of us. HR's Playful, but on the outside, Moving Man. Now coming first over, here comes Pacing Machine moving right with him as they move for the half-mile juncture. And MD's Grand Prize is your pace setter. Halfway home, and they've hit the half in 58-4. Into the clubhouse turn, MD's Grand Prize maintains a 1-length lead with Sterling sticking right with the leader now in second. On the outside of horses, here comes Moving Man, a closer third. On the inside, That Is Good with nowhere to go. Hold it on the outside by Pacing Machine. And on the outside of horses, LIL'S Bunny is set to go 3 wide. HR's Playful has nowhere to go, moving by 3/4. 128-1 into the far turn. MD's Grand Prize under urging a length. Sterling still right there in second. Moving Man in third. Here they come now, turning for home. MD's Grand Prize cuts the corner. Here comes Sterling as he swings out for the drive. Here comes Sterling with a rush. And Sterling is up on the outside now to take command. MD's Grand Prize. It is Sterling at the wire. Close for second. In the winner's circle, number 6, Sterling. Sterling is owned and trained by Alex Adam, the winning driver, Dale Heitman. That is back-to-back wins for Dale Heitman. 4th race rundown, top of him, 3, 2, 4, 7, 5, 1, 8, 6 on the bottom. The winning exacta combination of 6-2, $29.80, $29.80. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here is the field for race number 5. Here is number 1, Harmony Oaks Sally, owned by Steve McMacken, John Butenschoen. John Butenschoen trains. The driver is Randy Jacobs. Number 2, Fiddle Tunes, owned by Shirley Levine and Brian Pinsky. Brian Pinsky drives and trains. Number 3, Jody Peshtigo, is owned by Dave Sharmer. Keith Smith is the trainer. Dean McGee will drive. Number 4 is Bucko Rio Baby, owned by the Dalinsco Training Stable. Dalinsco trains and Tominsco drives. Number 5 is TV Gossip, owned by Bonita Simmons and Carl Lacey. Tom Simmons trains and Dave Maxwell will drive. Number 6 is Penny Rad, owned by Lucille and Wayne Weaver. Wayne Weaver is the trainer, the driver, Daryl Bussey. Number 7 is Lady Opus, owned by Dolores and Tom Parisi. Darcy Pletcher trains and Eric Ledford drives. Number 8 is ML Society, owned by Beth Wilcox. Julie Miller trains and Andy Miller will drive. There's 5 minutes, just 5 minutes opposed. Here they come. They're off. On the inside, Harmony Oaks Sally going right for the lead as they race for early position. Harmony Oaks Sally has the lead on the inside, but 3 wide. TV Gossip now moving third, now moving second, followed by Fiddle Tunes in third, and Jody Push to go out of the turn, heading now for that first quarter, and TV Gossip from the outside takes command and draws clear. TV Gossip, your leader by the quarter, 28-3 the quarter. Harmony Oaks Sally right there in second. Jody Peshtigo is first over, parked on the outside. Fiddle Tunes is tucked in and saving ground. Also now parked on the outside and coming on. That's Lady Opus, followed by Penny Red to the outside of horses. ML Society, and trailing down to the half-mile juncture, that's Rio Baby. And moving by the half, TV Gossip is in charge. Halfway home, and 58-2, TV Gossip into the clubhouse turn now, 2 on top. Harmony Oaks Sally is getting a very good trip in second. That's Fiddle Tunes right where the leaders now in third. On the outside, that's Jody Peshtigo losing ground, followed on the inside. That's Penny Red. Lady Opus is now 3 wide as they drive up the backstretch. Less than a half mile the pace in the race. Your leader is TV Gossip, and by 3/4, 128-1. TV Gossip on the inside as Fiddle Tunes drives alongside a challenging second. Harmony Oaks Sally is saving ground in third. Penny Red, but around the final turn on the inside, TV Gossip. Fiddle Tunes is there. Here they come, turning for home, and TV Gossip is your leader cutting the corner. Here comes Fiddle Tunes on the outside. Fiddle Tunes, Penny Harmony Oaks Sally charging through on the inside. There's 2 horses at the wire. Moving to the winner's circle. Number 2, Fiddle Tunes. Fiddle Tunes is owned by Shirley Levine and Brian Pinsky. Brian Pinsky drives and trains. 2.5 exacta, $41.60. That's $41.60. The trifecta, 2.5 and 1, $193, $193. Here's the field for tonight's 6th race. Here is number 1, Sweet Smile, owned by the Irish Grove RS Incorporated. Mark DePorter is the trainer. Sam Widger will drive. Number 2, Showstopper, owned and trained by Larry Lockhart. Andy Miller, the driver. Number 3 is Roxbury, owned and trained by Eugene Crane. Danny Knox will drive. Number 4, Leah T, owned and trained by Larry Banks and Dale Heitman. Number 5 is Town Stadium, owned by Jerry Grevengood. Terry King trains. Tony Morgan drives. Number 6 is VL Snowcap, owned by Harry Coates, Barbara and Scott Lester. Scott Lester is the trainer. Brent Holland will drive. Number 7 is Nuclear Missile, owned by Sherry Coate. Mary Wilson trains, and Marshall Duncan drives. Number 8 has been scratched. There's 5 minutes now, 5 minutes to post. Here they come. Off stride, Sweet Smile. Sweet Smile is off stride. They're off. Showstopper on the inside, hustling out for the lead. There goes Leah T. Town Stadium as they drive now for early position. And then there's 3 horses across the track. On the outside now, 3 wide. Here comes Nuclear Missile. Nuclear Missile up now to challenge and take command between horses. Town Stadium holds in second, followed by Showstopper right there in third. A length and a quarter to Leah T as they drive by that first quarter. 28 seconds flat. Now they're strung out, and Nuclear Missile is your new leader by 2.5 lengths. Town Stadium holds in second by 2. Showstopper right there in third, a length and a quarter, followed by Nuclear Missile. Town Stadium is there as they approach that half-mile juncture. Up front positions are unchanged, and your leader now to the half-mile juncture. Nuclear Missile, a length and a quarter. Another halfway home. They've hit that half. 59 seconds flat. Into the clubhouse turn they race, and Nuclear Missile now is under mild urging. Town Stadium is on the inside, trying to come on in second. Followed now on the outside, under urging, that Showstopper in third. On the outside, Leah T. Followed now on the inside of horses by Roxbury. Less than a half mile the pace in the race, and your leader up the back stretch is Nuclear Missile. But between horses, Showstopper one more try, 3/4, 130 flat. Now into the far turn they race. Showstopper has that lead on neck. Leah T is alongside now, a challenging second. Town Stadium in third. Here they come, turning for home on the inside. That Showstopper with the lead. Leah T swings out for the drive. On the outside, Town Stadium is 3 wide. Showstopper has the lead. Leah T, here comes Leah T on the inside. 2 horses at the wire. That's Leah T, Showstopper. Town Stadium is there. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a dead heat for first. It is a dead heat for win between numbers 2, Showstopper, and 4, Leah T, a dead heat for first. Number 5, Town Stadium finished third. Number 6, Field Snowcap was fourth. A dead heat for win between numbers 2 and 4. Results are official. Mark the mile 2-1, 1/5. In the winner's circle, dead heat winner number 4, Leah T. Leah T is owned and trained by Larry Banks. Dale Heitman is third winner of the night. Mile 2, 1 and 1, and Leah T has paced to a new lifetime mark. Now moving to the winner's circle, dead heat winner number 2, Showstopper. Showstopper is owned and trained by Larry Lockhart. Andy Miller, the winning driver. It has begun to rain a little harder, ladies and gentlemen. Track remains fast. 4 minutes. Here is the field for tonight's 7th race. Number 1 is Motzi. Owned by Harvey Eisman. Jim Eaton is the trainer. Danny Knox will drive. Number 2, King's Cub. Owned jointly by Mueller, Wester, Dunn, and Williamson. Jim Dunn is the trainer. The driver, Laverne Hostetler. Number 3, Stan the Man Musial, is owned and trained by Dan Dubinsky, Del Chop. Number 4 is Red Cap, owned and trained by Terry Leonard, Dwight Banks will drive. Number 5 is Indian Folklore, owned by Roger Rowland. Dave McCaffrey is the trainer. Andy Miller drives. Number 6, Got by Toner, is owned by the Buzzbait Stable. Tony Pernice is the trainer. Tony Morgan drives. Number 7, Stacy's Orphan, is owned by Don Laufenberg. Ron Roberts trains. Eric Ledford drives. Number 8, Colonel Meacham, is owned by Jim P. and Jim P. Durante III. Jim Durante III drives and trains. We have just 3 minutes to post. 3 minutes. Here they come. They're off. Motzi on the inside, hustling out for the lead. They drive for early position, and Motzi has the inside. Stan the Man Musial, charging up on the outside. Second, King's Cub is right with the leaders, now in third. On the outside of us, here comes Got by Toner. On the inside, that's Red Cap tucked in. 5 lengths back now to Indian Folklore, followed by Stacy's Orphan, and Colonel Meacham trails the field by that first quarter. And that quarter went in 28 seconds flat. On the inside, Mozi on nose on top, but Stan the Man Usual is alongside a challenging second. King's Cub right there in third. Here comes Got by Toner. First over on the outside, he's looking for cover. On the inside of horses, tucked in as they drive for the half-mile juncture. Now is Red Cap, and they're halfway home, and they've hit the half. 57 seconds flat. Into the clubhouse turn. Mozi on the inside. On the outside, Stan the Man Usual. And these two are still noses apart for the lead. On the outside of horses, now Got by Toner. He's moving up 3 wide. On the inside, King's Cub. Now looking for racing room. And further out on the outside, Indian Folklore is 3 wide. Now they drive by 3/4. And there goes Got by Toner with a rush. Got by Toner, your new leader. 127-2 into the far turn. Got by Toner now has the lead as Indian Folklore takes up the chase in second. Stacy's Orphan now closing ground in third. Now moving to the top of the stretch. On the outside, here comes Indian Folklore. Got by Toner. Stacy's Orphan is coming on. Down the stretch they come. Got by Toner with the lead. Indian Folklore, one more try. Got by Toner. It's Got by Toner. Indian Folklore. Stacy's Orphan. Prices are posted. 6.5 exacta returns, $38.80, $38.80. 657 trifecta, $400.40. In the winner's circle, Got by Toner, who's owned by the Buzzbait Stable. Tony Pernice trains. Tony Morgan has a driving double. Number 1, NICOLE'S Summer, owned and trained by Don Nolan. Randy Jacobs, the driver. Number 2 is Fantasy Hill, owned by Richard Gallerick and Ron Lyles. Ron Lyles trains. Eric Lidford drives. Number 3 is Noble Jewel, owned by Jim Arigello and Roger DeVino. Roger DeVino is the trainer. Brent Holland drives. Number 4, Juan's Gypsy, owned by Kathleen and Ken Kogut. Mark Saporito drives and trains. Number 5 is The Millionaireess, owned by Mark Anderson and Deborah McCarthy. Mark Anderson trains. Dean McGee drives. Number 6 is Spicy Mohawk, owned and trained by Terry Leonard. Dwight Banks will drive. Number 7, Love and Passion, owned by Celine Trone. Alan Trone is the trainer. The driver is Sam Widger. We have 1 minute, just a minute. Here they come. NICOLE'S Summer is off stride. They're off. Fantasy Hill on the inside is your early leader. Noble Jewel comes out. Love and Passion on the far outside. They drive into that first turn. Your early leader is Fantasy Hill, and Fantasy Hill leads now by 2. On the outside, Love and Passion into second. Noble Jewel right with the leaders in third. It's 3 lengths back now. 2 Juan's Gypsy, followed now by The Millionaireess with Spicy Mohawk. Now trailing the field after an early miscue is NICOLE'S Summer by that first quarter in a lively 28 4/5. Around the turn, and Fantasy Hill maintains the lead now 3/4 of a length as Love and Passion is alongside a challenging second. Noble Jewel right there in third. Here comes Juan's Gypsy as she takes to the outside, followed on the outside by The Millionaireess. Spicy Mohawk. Now they're moving by the half. Fantasy Hill, your leader. 59-1, and they're halfway home into the clubhouse turn. Fantasy Hill maintains the lead. Love and Passion is on the outside still, trying to come on in second, followed by Noble Jewel. Now she starts to look for racing room, and here come the closers. Here comes Juan's Gypsy, 3 wide. The Millionaireess, she's moving up 3 wide. They drive up the backstretch. Less than a half mile the pace in the race. On the inside, Fantasy Hill, your leader. Now 3/4, 130-2. Fantasy Hill, but here comes the Millionaires, and look at her fly. The Millionaires is on the outside, charging up to take command. Fantasy Hill under urging in second. Here they come now, turning for home. It's the Millionaires with the lead on the inside. Fantasy Hill is fighting to come back in second, followed by Noble Jewel in third. The Millionaires now strides clear. It's all the Millionaires at the wire. Fantasy Hill and Noble Jewel. Winner, number 5, the Millionaires. The Millionaires is owned by Mark Anderson and Deborah McCarthy. Mark Anderson is the trainer. The winning driver is Dean McGee. 5 to Exacta returns $90.60. That's $90.60. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here is the field for tonight's 9th. Here is number 1, B Falcon Silent. Owned and trained by Brett Schultz. Tony Morgan will drive. Number 2 is Grandpa's Tabitha. Owned and trained by Clarence Jacobs. Randy Jacobs drives. Number 3 is Elsie's Choice. Owned by Sherry Fox. Leroy Fox is the trainer. Laverne Hostetler drives. Number 4 is Funny Lamb. Owned by Nancy Vanderhayden and Nelson Townsend. Tom Audley is the trainer with Art Gregory Jr. driving. Number 5, Double Down Delray, is owned by Margaret Parisi. Darcy Plutcher is the trainer. The driver is Eric Ledford. Number 6, Blizzard Baby, owned by Tom Pollard and Dirk Simpson. Dirk Simpson is the trainer. The driver, Brent Holland. Number 7, Tina's Fast Flight, is owned by Dave Whitlow and Chuck Gates Jr. Chuck Gates Jr. is the trainer, but Andy Miller will drive. And number 8 is Lake Hills Beauty, owned by Lauren and Bob Hoffman, Dave Boblick and Jim Eaton. Jim Eaton is the trainer. The driver, Danny Knox. Now 2 minutes, just 2 minutes to post. Top of the turn. Here they come. They're off. In the center of the track, Double Down Delray shoots out for the lead. Join Grandpa's Tabitha, B Falcon Silent. Now they wheel into that first turn, and your early leader, Double Down Delray. And Double Down Delray now has a length and a quarter lead. Grandpa's Tabitha right there in second, followed now by Blizzard Baby in third. 2 lengths back to B Falcon Silent, followed by LC's Choice. A length and a quarter back, Funny Liam. Now Tina's First Flight, Lake Hills Beauty, as they drive by that opening quarter. 30-4 now for that initial quarter. And up front, Double Down Delray is setting the pace, a length and a half. Grandpa's Tabitha now right there in second. B Falcon Silent comes first over in the third. On the inside, Double Down Delray, make that Blizzard Baby saving ground. On the outside, LC's Choice now coming on. Funny Liam now moving her up with cover as they drive by the half, and 101 flat into the clubhouse turn. Double Down Delray leads the way. B Falcon Silent is around of second, and B Falcon Silent is on the chase on the outside. On the inside of horses, Grandpa's Tabitha is saving ground, followed by LC's Choice. They curve into the back stretch, less than a half mile to pace in the race. Double Down Delray, 3 parts of a length. B Falcon Silent on the attack in second. Grandpa's Tabitha looking for racing room. Followed on the outside, LC's Choice. Funny Liam is 4 wide. 1:30-4 for the 3/4. Around the final turn, Double Down Delray continues the lead under urging. On the inside, Grandpa's Tabitha looking for racing room. Here they come, and down the stretch they go. Double Down Delray is under urging. Here comes Grandpa's Tabitha charging. Grandpa's Tabitha on the inside. We have 2 horses at the wire. Grandpa's Tabitha and Double Down Delray. That is a photo. Please hold all tickets. 23's rundown top bottom is 417. 5, 2, 3, 6, 8 on the bottom. Grandpa's Tabitha is owned and trained by Clarence Jacobs. Randy Jacobs, the winning driver. 9-3's top bottom, 4 ones. Prices are posted. The winning exacta 2-5, returning $261.40. Here is the field for tonight's 10th race. Here is number 1, Shield Bats Finale, owned by Linda Beal and Danny Hayden. Ron Hood is the trainer. Tony Morgan drives. Number 2 is Cullen Force, owned by Stan Miller and Dave Jenks. Stan Miller is the trainer, and Sam Woodger drives. Number 3 is Illini Express, owned by Russ Zurich, trained by Russ Zurich. The driver is Dale Heitman. Number 4 is Siouxland Dancer, owned by Jerry Grevengood. Terry King trains. Dean McGee drives. Number 5 is Silver Expression, owned and trained by John Butenschoen. Andy Miller drives. Number 6, Vixen Street, owned and trained by Jim Rowney, with Eric Ledford driving. Number 7, Holly Hill Calm, is owned by Kimberly Taylor and Alfred Hoekstra. Chuck Gage Jr. is the trainer. Brent Holland drives. Number 8 is Heater Myler, owned by Doris Olson. John Sainer is the trainer. Del Chop is the driver. There's 2 minutes, just 2 minutes to pass. Time of the turn. Tenth race Pacers, and behind the starting gate, here they come. They're off. Holly Hill Calm on the far outside fires up for the lead. Now they race into that first turn, and Holly Hill Calm now with a shot to take command. Illini Express, he holds in second by a length and a quarter around that early turn. Your early leader is Holly Hill Calm, now by 2, with Illini Express right there in second, a length. Siouxland Dancer right there in third. On the outside, Silver Expression is coming on. Followed on the inside, Shield Bats Finale. On the outside, Vixen Street is also on the move. On the outside of us is Heater Myler. Cullen Force trails by the quarter, 29 4/5. Around that turn and entering the stretch for the first time, approaching that half-mile juncture, Holly Hill Calm is your pace setter. Silver Expression moving up on the outside. Silver Expression under the crack of the whip to challenge, and she responds and takes command by the half in a minute and 1 till they splash into the clubhouse turn, and Silver Expression has that lead now and opens up the lead by 2.5 lengths. Holly Hill Calm is digging in second, 2 lengths back. Illini Express right there in third. Vixen Street is on the outside. Followed on the inside of us is Siouxland Dancer and Heater Myler as they move up the back stretch. And your leader as they drive by 3/4. Silver Expression by 3.5 lengths. Holly Hill Calm in second. 3/4 on the board. 1:30 and 1. Now they swing into the far turn. Silver Expression has a 3-length lead. Holly Hill Calm is second by 4. On the inside, Illini Express and Cullen Force. As they turn for home, your leader on the inside now by 3 lengths is Silver Expression. And down the stretch they go. Silver Expression has the lead. On the outside, Holly Hill Calm is gaining ground, but it's too late. It's Silver Expression at the wire. In the winner's circle, tonight's 10th race winner, number 5, Silver Expression, is owned and trained by John Butenschoen. Andy Miller, the winning driver. $75.20. Here is the 10th race rundown. Top bottom, 4, 5, 6, 3, 1, 8, 2, 7 on the bottom.